Hi, we're Russell and Amanda, and we're on the road touring in our hired campervan for 100 days exploring the UK and beyond.
In this episode, you join us in Llanrwst, a peaceful town in Wales, where we enjoy a stroll through the enchanting village centre. Then it's on to Bangor, before hopping on the ferry at Holyhead to cross the Irish Sea to vibrant Dublin.
We set up camp just outside the city, spend some time soaking in the energy of Dublin, from the iconic landmarks to local charm.
This is our first visit to Ireland, and so far we're really enjoying it.
And it's back on the road again as we head south to Kilkenny, where we stay in a budget-friendly campervan park and dive into the rich history of this medieval town. From castles to cobbled streets, it's a journey full of character stories and a bit of campervan magic.
So welcome along and let the journey begin. Welcome to the small town of Llanrwst in the north of Wales.
One of Llanrwst's most iconic landmarks is the Hoot de Bront tea room, a 15th century building that used to be a courthouse that's now covered in ivy. It sits right beside the beautiful stone bridge over the Conway river.
Certainly the ultimate coffee shop, that one.
So we're just walking towards the castle here, and we looked over and saw a stone circle. So we're just deviating slightly to go down and have a look. It's not a big one, but it is one. And we'll go down and show you.
It's quite a quaint wee one with a rock in the centre. Let's hope they didn't have sacrifices on the rock.
Little did we know that the stone circle was a replica and it was put in the 1950s.
Just the walk along the road here to the castle. They've had a bit of flooding go across these paddocks in the past, and the old stone walls have taken a hard time.
Llanrwst dates back to medieval times and grew around a church founded by St. Grist in the 6th century. In fact, Edward I tried to make it part of England, but the Welsh did not let that happen.
Unfortunately, we'll have to leave the castle tour today because it's closed on Monday and Tuesday, and today's Monday. Just walked into town, found the laundrette, which is only a 5-minute walk from the campervan. Got some washing to do, and she'll operate the machines for us, so go back and get a load and then we can pick it up later on. I dropped the washing off at the laundry, met this couple coming out of an alleyway, and they said there's a beautiful little 15th century church down there, so we thought we'd check that out. We had a peaceful night last night, staying in the car park. We're on the way again, after leaving Llanrwst, and we're heading up to Conway. How did you enjoy your car park for the night, Amanda?
We actually discovered when we went for a walk that there was a castle, a stone circle, and a 15th century courthouse and 14th century church, all in the wee place. Amazing.
We arrived at Conway, which is about 20 miles up the road. Got a bit of a surprise. It was actually stables with horses and animals, and we had to drive right through it to get to the camping ground on the other side. The camping ground on the other side was mostly powered sites, and we had booked a non-powered, and they stuck us in a paddock for £20. I wouldn't really say it was the best camping ground, but it did the job for the night. We're heading away now to
Bangor,
which is not that far away.
25k, is it?
I'll find out on the GPS in a sec. And here's our paddock anyway that we've been staying in. And we're going to do Amanda's fun ride up through the horse stables to get out. Any cars, Mum?
Yeah, all clear.
All clear?
I must admit I did find it a bit creepy. It was very quiet and there's quite a bit of security, but it's sort of weird driving through someone's farm, sort of.
It's a big estuary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't know what it is about tunnels. They're always a novelty, even as an adult. Got to Bangor and we're parked up over in the car park.
Bangor is located in North Wales. It's actually one of the oldest cities in Wales, dating back to the 6th century. In the 19th century, Bangor became a hub during the slate boom, with the nearby quarry helping fuel the Industrial Revolution. Today, Bangor is known for its university, established in 1884, bringing students in and around from the world and giving the city a vibrant, youthful energy.
We couldn't believe the spot right here on the edge of the pier. It's £20 to stay overnight. You just paid the gate man. In fact, we wished we had come along here and spent 2 nights instead of going to Conway, but we're just trying to pace ourselves as we've got the ferry booked over to Ireland from Holyhead the next day.
Here we are leaving Bangor, which has been a bit of a discovery, I have to say, at the end, a bit of a treasure. Beautiful pier with these booths on it, pretty iconic. We're just heading there to Holyhead. They sent us a text on the Stena line to say that everything is up and go and all on time.
So we've jumped up early this morning because we've got to get on the ferry at 9 o'clock. So we're going to be there for 8:30 for check-in.
Gate closes at 7 there, eh?
Oh, the gate closes at 7, keeps the people out at night, you see.
Yeah.
So another stunning day. Yesterday it was like 22 degrees when we were sitting there and arrived at the campervan, so can't ask for better weather, that's for sure. Wales has really turned it on for us, so.
Erected, Robert Stevenson engineer, not the year, but I'd say they built the new bridge round and kept these old pillars. Pretty amazing. There's the train station. We're going straight ahead.
Straight ahead to Holyhead.
It was slightly confusing at the checkout because there was two ferries, the Stena line and Irish ferries, so we nearly changed lanes and went into the wrong one, but we worked it out.
Are you ready for another country?
No, I'm about to get on, met some very nice Scotsmen who actually shouted Russell and I coffee in the queue standing waiting. They made us do a hill start.
We always get a little nervous with ferry crossings. The Irish Sea has a reputation for being quite rough across here, but today it's just a mill pond. Absolutely beautiful. Do you want to grab a comfy seat? Yeah, okay.
Recliner on deck 8, where you can sit back and
3.5 hour trip, is it, Amanda?
Yeah.
So, from a bit of time, have some breakfast, because we haven't had any breakfast yet, beside the porthole window looking out on the Irish Sea.
We're quite excited for this journey, as it was going to take us to Ireland for the first time. We're going to land in Dublin, a city we've heard a lot about but never been to before, and so we're looking forward to meeting the people and exploring.
Well, there we are, we're coming off into Ireland, off the ferry, and on to land. Look at that traffic jam. So we had to drive through Dublin to get to a camping ground, which was a wee way out of town. It's quite tricky to find park-up spots in the city areas, and the camping ground was really one option, as it had a bus that come back into town. But that's enough adventure for one day. We're going to put our feet up and relax and head into the city tomorrow. Oh, we've woken up to a heat wave here in Dublin. It's pretty cold. We're going to go into the main town on a bus, which takes about an hour, and we've parked up here on the grass with a group of other campers. So,
Nice with all the trees.
got your sun hat on today,
I have, yeah.
sunglasses. Well, there goes our bus, heading away, dropped us off in the centre of Dublin. And we've just got to find our way now around using a map. That way there.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to the river? There's the light rail. Anyway, we're really not sure where we're going, but we've got a tourist map in our pocket. And we're just going to follow that round. We need to sit down and just sort of have a bit of a study of the map and work out a bit of a plan of direction. And there's the River Liffey. After a bit of a wander around, we got our bearings, and we decided maybe we hop on a hop-on, hop-off bus. But before that, we need to go and get ourselves a coffee.
We've had a coffee and revived ourselves, and we've jumped on the hop-on, hop-off bus. €34 each. It's an hour 40 loop, which we'll probably just sit on and get a commentary and then maybe get off at some places.
And the top 9 metres are illuminated, and a lot of Dubliners don't. It has several little nicknames: the Pole of the Hole, the Rod to God, even the Stiletto and the Ghetto, to name a few. And a very expensive pigeon perch, as only one pigeon can land on it at any one time.
Dublin, the capital of Ireland, has a rich and layered history stretching back over 1,000 years. Originally a Viking settlement, it later became a key medieval city under Norman rule. As centuries passed, Dublin evolved into a major centre of British administration and culture in Ireland, especially during the Georgian era of the 18th century. Dublin's buildings tell the story of its transformation from colonial past to modern European capital while retaining its unique Irish charm.
You'll see a banner outside the Senate Hall with the word Jubilee written on it. And this is where you will go if you want to find out anything and everything about them.
Come on ahead, folks. Anybody who's getting off? Thank you.
And here we got to the statue of Molly Malone. It was very, very popular, and you can tell how shiny her breasts are by how much people have been touching them.
Wondering where everyone's going to, and it's Trinity College. So I've come inside, pretty magnificent gardens. Trinity College, founded in 1592, is home to the famous Book of Cows.
They run tours around the buildings, but unfortunately they're all booked out today. Just like that, we're back at the camp. Got some food.
Dublin, we loved you. The Irish people were friendly and we had a great time. We really enjoyed Dublin.
So we're heading off to Kilkenny now, area, which we've got a car park marked to see what it's like, and then we'll carry on further down south after that. We'll just see what we find along the way and where we want to stay. It's quite a drive south today, but the motorways make it easy. We've heard that Kilkenny is a pretty nice place to stay. The next thing is to find this park over spot for campervans and motorhomes.
Attention, campervan.
As soon as we entered the gate, there was a guy standing there, so I thought I'd ask him what the story is.
How are you?
What is it?
What's the story here? There's a black door down there with a little gold letterbox.
Oh yeah.
Just stick a van reg on it and it's a tenner a night.
So we've got ourselves parked up in one of the few parks that was left. There it goes. It goes to someone on the other side of that door. I don't know who, but that's how it works. And we're off to check out what Kilkenny is all about. Coffee shop found. Going to go on to now down to the supermarket, which is Dunes, according to the ladies at the cafe, and down to the castle, and there's a road train, they call it, which takes you around and tells you about Kilkenny, so we'll have a look at that as well.
Kilkenny, known as the Marble City for its distinctive black limestone, is one of Ireland's best preserved medieval towns. Its history dates back to the 6th century, when a monastery was founded by St Candice, after whom the impressive St Candice Cathedral was named. During the Norman invasion in the 12th century, Kilkenny became a key stronghold, especially under the powerful Butler family, who built and ruled from Kilkenny Castle.
And that looks like the train we meant to catch. Well, we found the castle. Not quite sure where the little train leaves from, but we'll work that out as we go.
Tell us. We're just on the Kilkenny tram, and it's a 30-minute loop around the city, giving us a history of this medieval castle city. In the 17th century, Kilkenny briefly served as the capital of the Confederate Ireland during a period of rebellion against English rule. Its narrow streets, historic buildings and medieval layout reflect centuries of Irish and Anglo-Norman influence. Today, Kilkenny is known not only for its rich history, but also its vibrant arts scene, festivals and beautifully preserved architecture that draws visitors from all around the world.
Day 2, and we found a shortcut from the car park down to the river.
Name of this river? Nor. How do you say it?
N-O-R-E.
Nor. Okay.
So this morning we're heading to the castle, which is just up this Nor River, as we've just found the name. Yeah. We went in and checked the castle yesterday, and they are taking the New Zealand Heritage Pass. So, not that it's a lot of money to get in, but we might as well use it since we've got it. Good thing to know if you're coming over here that New Zealand Heritage Park does quite a few of these historic places. The blossoms out.
Yeah, cool.
Lovely old bar here on the corner. I love their soup, but they're advertising beer and the drinks, the hot drinks. There is tea and coffee at the bottom.
Kilkenny Castle, located in the heart of Kilkenny City, Ireland, is one of the country's most iconic landmarks. It was originally built in 1195 by the Norman Lord William Marshal, making a key point in the Anglo-Norman control of Ireland. The castle served as a defensive stronghold and a symbol of Norman power. In 1391 it became the seat of the powerful Butler family, who maintained ownership for nearly 600 years. Over the centuries the castle was transformed from a medieval fortress into a grand stately home with elegant gardens and Victorian interiors. By the mid-20th century it had fallen into disrepair, but in 1967 the Butlers sold it to the people of Kilkenny for a symbolic £50. Since then it has been restored and open to the public, now standing as a testament to Ireland's rich architectural and political history.
To exile in France with the heir Prince Charles.
At St Patrick's graveyard, one of the oldest, I think they said in Europe, about 1100. There's a sign there, I'm not sure where his graveyard is, but...
We're after about an hour of walking, and Matt and I are going to reward ourselves with a nice glass of wine and some lunch beside the Riverview Cafe and Bar here.
So we've walked to the Riverside Cafe and Bar right beside the castle. In 1967 it was in disrepair and there was a photo of Bob Geldof and other Irish celebrities buying it for £50 off the family, and it's been restored ever since. It's probably one of the most livable castles that we've been into. It's stunning.
Well, that's the end of this episode. Thanks for watching along. Here's some photos from along the way. We'll be back again in a fortnight with another episode from Ireland. We'll be travelling up the west coast and part of the Wild Atlantic Way. Don't forget to subscribe and click the like button if you've enjoyed this video. It's been great having you here with us.